Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Nisha for those who are tuning in for the first time, and for those who already been here, y'all know what's up, what it do, baby boo. Welcome and welcome back. Today we are here with Shop My Stash week, hold on, what 13? Is this week 13? Hold on, let me look because I am losing my train of thought. I think this is week 13. Has it been, are we getting up there with the numbers? Yes, we are, you guys. This is week 13 of Shop My Stash. Wow. Hey. So if you are tuning in for the first time, really briefly, what Shop My Stash is, for what I like to do for the week, is pretty much discipline myself and pretty much tell myself you need to use the stuff that's in your collection and utilize the hell out of your whole entire collection. So this is my way of making sure that I do that, you know, revisit some things, rather if it's new or old, and then of course I'll come back and give you guys a recap of what the things I did and used and what I liked, didn't like. You know, this is honestly, not only is it supposed to help me use my things, but it's also supposed to help me declutter as well if I'm not liking something no more. And yeah, so far I haven't decluttered anything yet, but I think I might have a first declutter for this week. So let's go ahead and do a quick recap. So if you guys did not see Shop My Stash last week, definitely will leave that playlist. I think I finally made a playlist for it. It's down at the bottom, or you can just search it up for yourself. But last week was a really good week of products that I picked out. I had so much fun, and y'all, I was filming. I think I filmed every single day last week except for one day, but it's still kind of like balanced out because I think it was like 2 days out of that week I filmed twice within that one day, like in the morning time, and then I did like a night session. So I got some content out, got some product reviews out. Like, I got a lot of editing to do for week 12, but let's just get into it. Okay, so for the primers, I picked out the CoverGirl and the ColourPop. Neither one of these are a new primer for me. They are really both an amazing product. I'm not sure if this one is still something available. I know this is kind of like an older product in my collection, but she's amazing. And as for the ColourPop one, I think a lot of people sleep on this primer, not knowing that she is a mattifying primer. She is such a beautiful formulated primer. So I've did a lot of looks using both. Right now I have them both on as we speak, and I kind of wish I would have did this a little bit sooner, combine them together, because they work really amazing together, to the point it looks like my skin looks airbrushed, and they both do the same thing: blurring, mattifying, beautiful. As for the foundation, we tried out a new foundation, which is going to be the Anastasia Skin Tint, and then the old classic foundation, which is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Foundation. I have on the CoverGirl right now as we speak, and she's just, it explains why I'm pretty much almost empty. I don't want to declutter her yet. I need to, because she's really freaking empty, but I have a couple of scrapes that I can get out of this bottle, so I'm not going to declutter yet, but I know for sure by the end of this year she will be in the trash can, because I'm starting to see the streaks and everything in the bottle. Y'all see that? Yeah, it's almost gone. And as for this one, I don't want to give no spoiler alert about this, because I did a full-on review. I also did a first impression, so that video is already out, but I did another recap of this foundation, and you guys gonna have to wait and see. I'm gonna see if she's gonna be a keeper or a return, because she's kind of new, so I can actually return her. So y'all gonna have to wait to see that video, but yeah, I'll leave that on the edge. Am I gonna keep her, or she's gonna be returned? Dun 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 dun. Like, we don't know, but yes, it's a very nice shade. It's just the formula. The formula was definitely new that I haven't tried, and yeah. All right, moving along. What else did I pick up? I picked up a lot of things. I don't know if y'all noticed, but I picked out a lot. I told you I actually, guys, last video, from the things I was picking out, I was like, are you guys catching on to what I am picking out for a particular video? None of y'all caught on to it, so I'll go ahead and tell you guys. I picked out a lot of products that start with the letter C: ColourPop, CoverGirl, Clinique. Yes, so I did do a full face of using brands that start with the letter C, so you guys be on the lookout for that, because that was a really fun video. But I just really loved everything that I picked out. So yes, there was a lot of ColourPop products that I picked out that I'm not even going to go over, you know, what I picked out. But if, like I said, if y'all seen that video, week 12 of Shop My Stash, then you pretty much seen what I picked out. This blush is, I can see why this is one of my favorite blush. If you're looking to try a blush from ColourPop, and especially if you're a deeper complexion, this one right here is really beautiful. Her name is Text Me, and it is such a gorgeous, nice pink blush. I have her on right now, and I just forgot how much I really enjoyed her. The only thing negative I have to say is that these things are so hard to open, but this color is so pretty. Like, it can kind of mimic an orange, a red, a pink, depending on how much you put on. Like, she can kind of like get away with a lot of different eye combos. So yeah, I really like that blush. I had to put that out there. And speaking of blushes, I don't know if I mentioned that in Shop My Stash. I just know I was playing around with a lot of the NYX blushes. I have did a couple of YouTube shorts so you guys can see that, but I am going to come back definitely this week and give you guys a full-on talk through lengthy video. Well, not that lengthy, but a full-on talk through about each blush that I've tried. Spoiler alert, I love them. I love them all. I still haven't tried 2 of them yet, so I'm waiting to try those 2, and then I'll have that video for you guys. But NYX did a really freaking good job with these blushes, to where I'm like, I feel like I need to get more shades, because I got 5 so far, but I feel like, can I get some more that's gonna, you know, work for my complexion? I don't know, but they did a really good job with these blushes. But enough with the products. Like, I just really love the products I picked out. I was going through a little concern. I was like, see, this is why I didn't want to switch out my products from, you know, week 11 and week 12, but I had to. It was much needed, you know. So I just had a little bit of a breakout. I think it's because honestly this foundation is kind of old in my collection, and I think this primer is, but we nurtured the skin back to herself and we good. So now really quick for the recap of the palettes that I picked out and the looks that I did. First off is the Glamlite and Kiss palette. I didn't do no looks to use this palette, y'all. I'm so sorry. I think what happened was, I don't think I picked out a lot of palettes, but I didn't even realize until I edited the last Shop My Stash video. I picked out all Glamlite palettes except for 2, and I was just like, okay, like this is like over, like I'm kind of over like using so many Glamlite palettes. So I put this one aside because I feel like I needed a little bit more attention for this palette, and it was kind of being overlooked from the other palettes I picked out. So I purposely put this aside, and I was like, we're either going to revisit her for this week or maybe next week. But I did not do any looks using her, and I really want to, but it's just, you'll see why. As for this palette right here from Color Rain, this is the Sunset Chic palette. I did 2 looks using her, and I was not expecting to use this palette at all. I kind of picked it up. I was like, you know, I'm probably not going to use it, but I have her on right now, and I did another look. It's just the most beautiful orange monochromatic palette. Like, I have done a total, I think, of 4 looks now using this palette, and every look looks different. And I'm so surprised, 'cause I'm like, it's only so many eyeshadows in here, but every look, I feel like I can do a lot more with this palette. Like, it's like the ideal just keep playing in my mind. I'm just like, I really had a lot of fun with this palette. I think the shades in here are the perfect orange deep shades, especially for women of color. Like, Color Rain did a really good job with this palette. Next was the nude eyeshadow. This is supposed to be the Natasha dupe palette. I did do a look using this palette. It's already up on the channel. This was the video, I think it's called Trying Out New Products. Yes, this one, y'all, I'm gonna say, because I had to look back on I forgot to insert the clip of the actual look that I did use using the actual nude palette from Natasha. And the eyeshadows are the eyeshadow and the look identical. I want to say this one is a little bit more pigmented. Like, I was really surprised for this $8 palette to have the same payoff, better payoff from a $69 palette. So I definitely want to come back and revisit her, because I was expecting to do a little bit more because I want to try out this pink, but I didn't. But revisit her sometime this month. She was a cute one though. This is another one I want to revisit as well. This is the Glamlite Frosted Flakes palette. I wasn't expecting to really like this, but this look is already up as well. I had two other looks kind of like ideal planned out that I want to do color scheme wise. I didn't get a chance to do them, but I definitely want to come back and do a little bit more something with this orange and blue theme palette, because the colors together are very challenging. Like when I remember when I first got this palette, I was like, this is going to be like the most ugliest palette ever because the colors are so awkward. But no, like the more I think of like ideals, I'm like, no, these two colors actually work. So yeah, I want to come back and revisit this. As for the Glamlite in Barbie, I told you I picked out a lot of Glamlite palettes. We did 3 looks. I did 3 looks using this palette. 3 looks, you guys. I knew this was a keeper and a favorite of mine. I love the looks that I came out with so much that I'm not even going to show you guys what they look like. Like, you guys have to wait to see the tutorials. Like, they are amazing. Like, I'll probably do a black and white for you guys here, but I think you guys are going to really love the last 3 looks I did using this palette. Like, they were really cute. And as for the last palette that I picked out, Clarity, I didn't do anything with her as well. Glamlite Barbie kind of like just took over for the week. She really did. Like, I just had so much fun playing with that palette. So I did not get to use her, unfortunately. So I'll probably bring her back for this week or either next week or sometime before this month's over with. So no worries on that. But now let's have a fresh start, put these items back, and go ahead and revisit the stash over there, and let's go shopping. All right, let's welcome to the primer drawer. What are we going to get into this week? I want to try a new primer, so let me try the Tarte. No, don't want to do Tarte. No, I know I want to do, hold on, I have an idea that I kind of want to go with. Let's see if y'all catch on. I don't actually see her in here. Wait a minute, I'm feeling a little grippy. Where is she at? Oh my gosh, no, for real, where is she at? I don't know where she's at yet, but I'm gonna grab the MAC for now, put her in my little tray here. Oh, here she is. This is going to be the Urban Decay Ultra Glow one. And I have a matte one too. It's like a really small travel size one. I think she's in my drawer upstairs, I think. But I'm going to put her on the collection as well too. But for now, y'all see those two. And that's it for the primers. Foundation. I'm going to be trying out a new foundation. This is from Urban Decay, the Face Bond. Let's do that. And then something I'm like, for sure, I'm like familiar with. Let's go in with, let's go in with Clinique. This is going to be the even better one. I'm not sure if I did a review on this one or not. She's a newer one to my collection, but if I haven't did a review, I would make sure to give you guys that. But yeah, she's a good one. So I got that, and then that's that for this. Oh wait, let me get some concealers. Let's try the Bye Bye Dark Spots from It Cosmetics, and then if y'all catching on, Urban Decay. And as for the blushes, I think I'm just going to stick with the NYX blushes. I've been playing around with them a lot. And I might grab like a few. I don't feel like I don't need these. Not with the NYX blushes. I really don't. Like, they perfect. Yeah, I think we'll pass this part. Powders. Let's see. Where we're going to go with this. I haven't tried this, and I want to try these little mini ones from MORPHE. And then, is there anything else I feel like I haven't really tried? Let's go in with DERMA Blend. I haven't played with her in a while. And I feel like I always need like a liquid contour for the days I want to, you know, contour more. I'm going to go in with the Fenty. And I think that's it for this drawer. Yeah. Oh wait, I didn't grab my highlighter. Let's go in with Morphe. Alright, let's go ahead and pick out an orange palette, because it's orange month. Let me play with the BH Sweet Shop orange sherbet palette. I think it's a cutie patootie. And I'm also going to bring the Hank and Henry orange palette as well. Okay, so I think I picked out some decent products. I think I just did. I had a thought of where I was going to go, but as I was analyzing my collection, I realized that it wasn't going to go that way. So I just picked out random products. So hopefully everything is kind of like work its way and it's magic. But I'm not going to go over the things that I just picked out. You already seen that. But I forgot to show you guys the setting sprays that I already picked out from last week. I already put those back, and the new setting sprays that I'm going to be using for this week for rotation, we have the Urban Decay All Nighter, and then this is the MAVEN Beauty. This is the Rose Water Setting Spray. Both are really amazing setting spray. This one's actually almost gone, and I have another one on backup, so that's going to give me a chance to declutter that one. So boom, there we go. Now, as for the palette, you already seen the orange combos that we're going to be picking out for the week. As you guys can see, it's orange theme month. So I will be bringing you guys some more orange looks with one of these palettes, or both. You'll see. Now for the actual palettes that I picked out. Again, I'm kind of just winging things out and just going with the flow. I just don't know exactly where I want to go. But the first palette I picked out is the Juvias Plays. This is the Nubian 3 Coral palette. I want to do some neutral looks with this palette, and I like the fact that there's some grays in here, and of course some orangey coral colors as well, so I feel like that would be perfect. This is the Lunar Beauty palette. Y'all definitely was like, yes, we want to see some looks using this palette. So this is their newest one, and I definitely want to do some looks with her, and this is what she looks like. Isn't she cute? Yes. I was trying to pick like different color themes. Like I didn't want to pick the same color story, because I feel like when I do that, I kind of like, it doesn't like inspire me to do more looks. So yeah. Next we have the Morphe Cherry Coke palette. Y'all know this was one of the top 6 palettes that I picked out for this month to come back and do 3 promising looks with. So yes, I got to do 3 looks using this palette, and here is what she looks like. And this is another one of the 6 palettes that I picked up for promising 3 looks. This is going to be the Paletteopoli palette from Ace Beaute. I have a feeling this might be like the one that I use a lot this week, because I've been patiently waiting to use her. So I'm like, yes, we're going to do some things with her. And I decided to bring her back because she's definitely a different color theme, I think, from what I picked out this week. So we're going to try to do something with the GLAMLITE Kids palette. I think I am going to, because I didn't pick the same color story, and I didn't pick a whole bunch of GLAMLITE palettes for this week. So yes, we're going to do something with this dark, beautiful color story. And last and certainly not least, this is going to be the Beauty Bay Retro Love palette. And then here is what she looks like. Super cute, right? So I'm excited for the things that I picked out for this week. I think we're going to have some amazing colorful looks for this week, because I only picked out one neutral palette, right? Well, Cherry Coke she's kind of neutral too, but we got some colors to play with for this week. So be on the lookout. I hope you guys are excited for this week's stash shopping. Let me know down in the comment section what you guys are interested and excited to see from this week. Is it down to the new foundation, the palettes? Like, what are we excited to see for this week? But on that note, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys all have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. And yeah, that's it. Bye guys.